I love this game. I love the damage numbers. So good. Alright, well, I guess I autopilot this gift back home. 77 jumps. No, we'll have to come do other stuff. D-E-A-I-G. Sit. This is 11 jumps. That kind of sucks. And Lydia is the only bad one. So we will run this gift back. And we will fast jump it. Better fill it with ore. Hey, it'll carry some of this ore, yeah. That's good. 185 is good. That's a bit of it. There's a badger, but it doesn't have any space. I think we do. I think we autopilot through. Or no, we fast boat. And we'll come back in a miasma.
Warp drive active.
See, yeah, these settings are too high. That's fucking annoying. Oh no, maybe it's because New World froze or something. Oh no, I don't know. What'd you do here? What the hell? Oh, I got kicked. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There's the frames I want. Just dark in the, it's dark in the shadow of the mountain. It's cool. You get flight in this game eventually? Get to sell this. I get to sell this skiff too. Silica coal. Yes, I was going to buy weapons. weapons of 1 to 6 gold. Does it really matter? Yeah, I guess I want stuff that's higher.
Drive active.
I don't like the helmet.
To 2 million residents, many of whom would never return.
En la Roma, pues fíjate que cuando llegué a la Roma acababa de pasar lo del temblor, entonces se vació un poco la Roma, pero ya tiene como 2-3 años que se empezó a llenar de extranjeros, mucha gentrificación, entonces ya los precios obviamente elevaron bastante.
Y cambia una avenida, ¿no? Supongo que de esta avenida para acá son unos precios más chonchos que de la avenida para allá, ¿no?
Sí, aunque también pues con eso de la gentrificación, mucha gente que vivía en la Roma se pasó a vivir a la Doctores, entonces también han hecho que los precios se eleven de renta.
O sea, sí se va desplazando y sí también va subiendo. Porque recuerdo la Doctores era una colonia peligrosa, ¿no? Se decía como que no todos querían vivir ahí, ¿no? Es un barrio a raíz de que están desplazando. Ahora también la Doctores es como una nueva Roma, ¿no?
Exacto, sí, si te das cuenta, pues siguen estando las vecindades, pero ya ves un tipo de gente diferente que vive en la Doctores ya ahorita, desde hace un tiempo ya tiene eso.
You know, when I first moved here, it was a completely different area, you know. There's been gentrification since after the earthquake of '85, right? And it's been 20 or 30 years, but it really got scaled up in the last 3-4 years with the pandemic and everything, but the prices have gone up a lot. Then you had the inflation kick in too a little bit later here, and so the last couple of years have been really tough for locals, tough for foreigners too, because I mean there's a lot of I don't know, exploitation of the market, I think, from local Mexicans who own the apartments, no regulations from the government, and there's just been kind of this free-for-all, but I think things are kind of settling down a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I've been here for 10 years. I'm a permanent resident, pay my taxes.
You are
yeah,
I did it. Mexican, brother? Yeah.
I don't have any plans to go back. Like I said, a permanent resident. I pay my taxes here. I bought my apartment 10 years ago here, and it's probably where I'll die.
You pay taxes, I don't pay taxes, bro. Crazy, bro.
No one likes to, but...
Okay. Perfecto.
That's it?
That's it.
Hey guys, this is not an advertisement. If you speak Spanish or you want to learn Spanish, I have a great suggestion for you. Go to our Spanish language channel, Canal Cinco. We've gone through the process of overdubbing all of our classic videos in Spanish using real human voice actors. So if you want to go check out classics like O-Block,
Oh, J-Money, bro, le tenía miedo a ese loco, bro.
Hoff Twins,
Dos chicas negras en el Benz.
San Francisco Streets,
Trabajo todos los días y camino entre mierda.
and beyond,
Un coaster es un buster con una C de mi maldito barrio.
go to Canal Cinco. I'm going to put the link in the description and the pinned comment. We're going to be posting there every single week with new overdubs of all the classics, as well as new content filmed all across Latin America. So if you want to support, head on over. Adios.
The reason that I felt that it was important to illustrate these phases of gentrification in such detail is because it appears that Mexico City is somewhere between phase 2 and 3. While certainly more expensive than it was, Roma Norte hasn't been bulldozed completely to make way for glass condominiums, and certainly retains the vibrance and energy that made it attractive to Americans in the first place. Which leads me to a unifying conclusion that's more important than differences between language and nationality. No one, from the locals to the digital nomads, want Mexico City to change. The Americans, Russians, and French transplants Josue interviewed possess a genuine love for the place, and they aren't the ones raising the rent. It's the landlords, developers, real estate tycoons, and city government that make these calls, seeing an opportunity to capitalize on hyperinflated foreign currencies. If properly regulated, taxed, and accommodated, the influx of digital nomads could be a great thing for the city. This isn't something that neighborhood natives are totally blind to.
Sí nos afecta fuerte económicamente mucho, pero creo que en general a la ciudad le beneficia. le beneficia porque se ve obligada a mejorar su respuesta.
Y la verdad yo creo que eso es bueno.
No se ve ni basura, hay más policías caminando, güey. En Iztapalapa cuando ves un puto puerco caminando entre calles, güey.
Nunca. Y basura en todos lados.
Ay, güey, aquí no mames, ni un puto perro ves. Pues no está chido, güey.
No sé, yo creo que estoy en un punto medio porque pues es algo que no puedes detener. Simplemente pues es la evolución de la vida y de las personas.
Pues es un país, o sea, que acepta a todo mundo, entonces no los puedes detener.
O sea, es bueno porque pues da de qué hablar, de que pues en realidad están como que sucediendo cosas buenas en la ciudad y pues como país tercermundista yo creo estamos avanzando, ya que yo creo más, estamos progresando.
Mexico City's Central Boulevard is undergoing a full-fledged renaissance as wealthy Mexican and international firms stake ever bigger claims on the landmark promenade.
La primera palabra que aprendí en español fue la cuenta, por favor.
Ah, la cuenta for the restaurants.
Una caña, una cerveza.
Ah, okay.
It's creating tourism and money for small businesses.
Pero eso no deja de que pues, haya otras cosas, ¿no? Malas. Y pues de hecho mis dos amigos son extranjeros. O sea, la verdad es de que ya cambié mi círculo social, lo dejé atrás donde los amigos con los que allá. ¿Por qué? Pues no había progreso, no veía progreso, aparte de que no les gustaba lo que a mí me gustaba. Y aparte lo más importante es de que pues todos estamos confabulados en esto, ¿no?
I came here because of the war in Russia.
Russians are fleeing the country. Flights from Moscow to all visa-free destinations selling out quickly.
Okay, yeah, I'm afraid of my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
You working in DJ?
Yeah, I'm DJing. Me and my friend Lane, we are making our project. It calls Zond.
No hurry, no rush, no hurry.
And also I'm working as a waiter in a restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lane, mucho gusto. ¿De dónde eres?
Soy de Estados Unidos, de Los Ángeles.
¿Y qué te gusta más, México o Estados Unidos?
Los dos tienen sus cosas chidas, pero ahorita un poco más México sí me gusta.
¿Cuál es la razón por la que ahorita te gusta más México?
La razón porque conocí a buenos amigos así y siempre me gustaba como el tema de DJ.
No hurry, no rush.
Yo creo que pues al final de cuentas lo positivo pues es que puedes conocer a más gente. La mayoría que vivimos en Ciudad de México, como siempre ha sido una ciudad cosmopolita, donde siempre ha habido gente de diferentes países, ¿no? Y todos tenemos compas que son de otros países y la neta es que hay gente que pues es bien chida, ¿no? Y aprendes de su cultura.
When you really get to Mexico City, when you stay in these places, when you meet random cool artists on the street, you realize, bro, it's a beautiful place.
A beautiful place that will likely continue to grow at an exponential rate in the coming years, as inflation in the US, as well as the rising cost of living, make things like home ownership nearly unattainable for the millions of young professionals entering the white-collar workforce. A recent study conducted by MBO business partners suggested that 70 million Americans are currently expressing interest in adapting the digital nomad lifestyle. And of those 70 million, 9% are already putting their plans into motion. So what's been seen in Mexico City since COVID is just the beginning. In preparation for this mass migration, a number of countries like Japan have already introduced digital nomad visas, which require remote workers to file taxes in Japan, regardless of where their paycheck is coming from. Something similar was advocated for by Mexico City Councilwoman Frida Guillen, who proposed something called a digital nomad tax that would charge them all a flat fee of roughly 3,000 pesos or $155 per month. But this idea was shot down by her constituents and never really came to fruition, because after all, this was an inside job in the first place.
Airbnb recently struck a deal with local authorities to make this place one of 20 global destinations for so-called digital nomads.
The mass buyouts of apartments in these neighborhoods to convert them into Airbnbs and market them to wealthy foreigners was directly facilitated by the city government, who pulled no punches in evicting tenants without warning.
This woman has asked us not to reveal her identity. After her apartment building signed a deal with the home share company Airbnb, she was given 5 days to move out. She says short notice evictions are becoming commonplace across the city.
Que al final
There it is, short notice eviction. That's what we got to. It was fucking shitty. But I mean, the only thing we lost was a week, though. He has the legal right to give you 4 weeks he asked us. He was like, "Well, you have a legal right to stay here until April 16th or something like that." And I can't do anything about that. You guys can stay here if you want, but I'm going to warn you. Other people are leaving, and we will be working on their apartments, and it will be very loud in here. It will be very loud here, and there will be, contractors and people moving through here, and there will be work being done. And I was like, okay, that's okay. And we looked at each other. We were like, no, we're just gonna leave, and we left like a week before he sold it completely. At that point, it was another owner. Like, he was like, there's another owner coming in 3 weeks, and he's gonna be he'll be owning this place, and I'll have no other say in it. He knows you're here, and you guys can stay if you want to, but I don't really suggest it. He was like, and he was hinting at it. He was like, you may just want to voluntarily leave. You have your legal rights to be here, but it's going to be like construction. It's going to be like living in a construction zone, and that's what they did to us. And while I want to dislike him for it, he was an awesome man for 13 years, something like that. I'd known him for 13 years, and I didn't dislike him. He never did me wrong, never treated us bad, didn't care what happened. And so, this is the nicest thing the littlest thing we could do is help him out. So we left like a week earlier than we even legally had to, and we set the date and everything, because it was like, you could tell he was just signed out. He had been doing it for 13 years, and he was just retired. You could tell he was on his way to the Bahamas with his fucking check, and he just wasn't fucking focused on us at all. And we realized that probably since he was so nice to us for 13 years, really the only thing we needed to do for him is leave early. So we did. We left like a week early. Fucking annoying. I wanted every day I could get in that city too. It was hard for me to do that, but my best friend's too nice, and so am I. I don't really, I'm not trying to fuck anybody over. I never do anything to anybody. I'm not a mean person. I don't try to fuck with people's lives or manipulate anybody unless like I want something from them.
Mucho de eso es un problema.
Like their heart.
Conjunto, ¿no? Porque también quienes están subiendo este precio son los propietarios, que están aprovechando que están viniendo extranjeros aquí a rentar, ¿no?
Sí, porque los extranjeros no la están pidiendo, es de los propios mexicanos.
¿Lo suben ellos o lo suben los propietarios de estos departamentos, de estas casas, ¿no? Entonces es un fenómeno conjunto de que llegan muchos extranjeros y claro, los dueños de departamentos dicen, no mames, le podemos sacar más dinero. Y entonces es como va pasando por las dos partes, ¿no?
Without proper restrictions in place, the only group of people that could collectively stop gentrification right now are landlords, local landlords, which makes things even more complicated.
Es un poco difícil, yo creo, porque pues los dueños tienen al final la decisión, ¿no? Pero como tal sí se deberían de poner un poco más, pues apoyar a la misma gente, ¿no?
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and suggest that if there's one thing that landlords don't do, it would be supporting the people by way of voluntarily reducing rent costs. So many locals feel that the only possible solution moving forward is to impose government-mandated regulations on both what landlords can charge and immigration itself.
Bueno, por un lado considero que sí es importante que los países abran sus fronteras para recibir a personas que vienen de otros lugares. Sin embargo, sí me parece que deben de haber límites, porque si se permite la entrada masiva de extranjeros, empiezan a comprar las propiedades, a poner los negocios, y eso desplaza el mercado nacional. Entonces me parece que lo que tendría que haber es un equilibrio. No estoy de acuerdo que no se permita la entrada de extranjeros establecerse en México, pero tampoco que sea en demasía.
¿Usted ha sufrido algunos de los efectos negativos de la gentrificación?
Sí, precisamente pues el uso excesivo de los recursos, como por ejemplo el agua.
Mexico City, one of the world's most populated cities at nearly 22 million people, could run out of water in just months. It's being referred to as day zero, and experts warn it could happen in June. Tourism plays into this water shortage.
A tourist uses between 3 to 4 times.
I think I'm gonna get another popsicle. I barely ate anything today. I had like a sandwich, and that was it. Have an olive too, maybe. Go to the store tomorrow, maybe. Don't really have anything. I have things, but it's like the same old things.
More water than a resident.
Y la falta de ciertos lineamientos que no aplican por igual a todos, ¿verdad?
Shortly after these interviews were conducted, like actually 24 hours later, Mexico City government unanimously approved the largest rent freeze in their country's history since 1946, prohibiting Airbnb landlords in Roma Norte from raising the prices any higher, and ensuring Mexican tenants who make less than digital nomads make a reduced rate rent, as well as government housing loans in an effort to combat displacement. The rent freeze will also require all landlords to register their rental contracts with the city, and establishes strict fines and penalties for any of them caught overcharging foreign tenants, or evicting Mexican renters without proper notice, which overall is great news. Back to Josue.
Hola, hoy en Hola, ¿hablas español? Hola, ¿hablan español?
Sí.
¿Sí? Where are you from?
Ay, de aquí.
Ok, bueno, muchas gracias.
Sale, bye.
Pues bueno, se resuelve un misterio más.
As Josue wrapped up his report, we decided to send another bilingual friend of ours to a very different part of the country, yet a place where the influence of Americans, and particularly American dollars, has been felt just as hard.
Esta es una entrevista exclusiva Canal 5.
En Tijuana.
Reportando en vivo aquí de Tijuana, México.
Un saludo para Canal 5.
Échale ganas, no te agüites, respeta a tu madre. ¿Qué línea de trabajo haces?
Sexo servidora.
Soy sexo servidora.
It's the greatest border in the world.
Tijuana, TJ, a historic border town with the highest number of homicides in Mexico, but otherwise a great city.
Estas situaciones nos hacen más fuertes, sí, nos hacen más fuertes poder sobresalir.
However, Tijuana, like Mexico City, has an Americans problem, specifically a horny Americans problem. Every night, thousands of Americans cross the US-Mexico border, typically on foot, coming from cities like San Diego, Santa Barbara, and Yuma, Arizona, to engage in commercial sex acts with oftentimes trafficked women at a full-service flat fee of $100 US.
Hola, buenos dias, guys. John here.
In this video, we're going to speak to sex workers in TJ, recently divorced dads looking for love, carefree locals dressed as Nazis for Halloween, and most importantly, American dudes paying for sex.
Viva Mexico! Viva Mexico! I love Mexico! Everybody come to fucking Mexico. This is the place to be.
The bitches here are wild. Anything you want to do has a price, bro. Anything.
Dude, it's fucking lit. It's so free. Picked up some stuff off a random street dealer and probably got skimped, but it was lit.
I've already done some, blow on some titties and shit, but like, I'm not trying to get too fucked up or else I'm gonna start eating strippers' ass up out of Hong Kong, bro.
Oh my God, you can't get better than this, doggy.
OC, baby.
For obvious reasons, it'll be difficult for this video to ever be posted on YouTube due to the content it contains. So if you'd like to see this episode, go to our Patreon, www.patreon.com/channel5. As many of you know, we are a completely independent, 95% crowdfunded operation, and it's your $5 monthly subscriptions that keep the train rolling and keep us on the road. We've also introduced a Patreon exclusive show called Channel 5 Newsroom that gives our subscribers a behind-the-scenes look at our life in the office, in the field, and out on the town. So if you like this episode and want to see more, please consider supporting us. Have a good day.
Channel 5 live worldwide, Hollywood and Vine.
Fuck the authority, Channel 5 News.
Channel 55. We don't fuck with costers. And 5 is the best number.
Next question.
Nope.
Captain's Log, Day 41. Over the past several days, we've established a power grid for the base, and now we have several mechanized workstations. Last night I went back. Captain's log, day 26.
Oh, wow.
Captain's log, day 8. Storms have severely damaged the shelter over the past few days, but after a successful mission to the lava biome, we have the materials to rebuild. But before we do, I'd like to make a trip into the glacial zone up north. We do need ice for food preservation, but the station has notified me of a newly identified species in the area. Captain's log, day 1. After a 3-month assignment on Olympus, the UDA has transferred me to Prometheus. The conditions here are reported to be harsh, with extreme weather, dangerous creatures, and challenging missions. A significant step up from Olympus, or so the other prospectors say. But there's a certain comfort in going back to Icarus, Minos looming overhead, and even though I'm 4.5 light years from Earth, this place feels strangely familiar, almost like home. It's a shame what that terraforming disaster has done to the place, but at least the pay is good. Main objectives: establish a secure base, evaluate resource potential, and map the area. Risks are high, but I'm ready enough. We'll report back with updates as I progress. Temreki out. Okay, it is 9:49 in the morning, and the 3-day forecast is looking okay. We got a lot of work to do. We need shelter and tools ASAP. A little bit of grass, a couple of sticks, a little bit of extra oxite for the EnviroSuit. Speaking of that, I actually have some tools here on the ship. Here we go, some holdovers from the last mission. The Shendong Jijing Bow, we'll drop that on the hotbar here. The Larkwell Martinez tactical backpack, I'll toss that on my back, and a mass dampener module giving me plus 10% movement speed, which is on the ground now. Where'd that go? There it is. So this...
Okay, so I didn't know that. I'm gonna go look at that real quick. Fish-headed hammer, huh? I'm such an asshole. Alright, whatever. So according to this, up north is like my drop pod. According to that video, and in it is items that I didn't know were there. No. Jump.
Warp drive
Why is this
active.
crucifier targeting me? It's a skiff.
Backpack should, yeah, I think that increased my carrying capacity a little bit. Yep, see it over there. The backpack opened up a little bit, and the mass dampener module is already in the envirosuit. The envirosuit is on my body, and I actually have 20 levels. What do I need to do here? Yeah, I actually have 30 talent points as well. I need to actually just get a lay of the land first and see what I need, and then spend my skill points wisely from there. So let's start off. We're gonna need stone arrows for sure though. So go bow, arrow, and then bow and arrow as well. That's kind of like the mainstay for the bow here. So now we need to get some stone arrows, do some hunting, get some bones, and then make some bow and arrows, and also get some basic tools. I need some very small rocks. Why aren't there any rocks here? Scratch that. I have some rocks in my inventory. Okay, give me the stone pickaxe first, and I'll start chopping this boulder up here. That should be good for a stone axe, and whatever else I can do here for stone arrows. Yeah, let's try to get like 20 or so of those. I know there are some hostile creatures around here somewhere. For now, let's get some inventory carrying capacity. We'll get 2 points into that perhaps. Better stone mining, better yield by harvesting by hand, and increased wood from felling. Increased base movement speed. Give me just all 3 of those. Increased base health. I'll take all those as well. Reduced hunger rate. Oh my god, which is easy mode already. Reduced thirst rate. Sure, take all of these. Oh, there's a boar over there. Should we test our combat skills? We're gonna need some bones, so let's go for it. Stealth mode activated, level 10 boar. No chance. Right in the eye socket. I'm gonna need some kind of a knife to harvest this guy, I think. A bone knife? Bone spear. Stone knife over here. Okay, that's what we need to start with. A little bit of stone, please. Fiber, sticks, stone knife. And our first kill. Take all of this stuff. We get leather, fur, bone, and raw bacon. Oh, that's the best right there. Nice. And then we can just, what is it? Take the pickaxe here and kind of pickaxe these bones off of the carcass. What do we got here? Tomatoes. Nice. I'm a little bit thirsty. Does that provide me any hydration by chance? What do we got here? Tomato. That is plus 30 maximum health, plus 20 food, it looks like. It's not much, but I'll take it. Just consume that. That'll increase my food just incrementally there. Maybe I'll consume a couple of those just to top off. Okay, we need to find some water, though. That is going to be an issue. Let's just take a look at the map here. We have explored much of this area, and I've also dropped in here temporarily. I accidentally miscalibrated the landing gear, and I landed in a swamp, so I just immediately shot back up into orbit. No, we definitely want to be over here in Cotton Candy Land to start off with, at least. Yeah, we want to live over here by the water, preferably near some resources as well. There's some trees over there, small forest, trees over here. We don't want to build long term. We don't want to build out of wood though, because there could be a storm rolling through here and catch the whole place on fire pretty much. Oh my god, yes, there's a storm coming in right now. Just rain, just some light rain, but we should look for shelter in case it gets any worse. Where's this river go? River goes to a lake. There's a little island on this lake over here. That could be kind of cool, couldn't it? Let's go scout that out. That's actually really close to the snow area too. Okay, that could be dangerous. Let's just go take a peek. A pygmy lob is what this one is called. As on Earth, a survivor, but not today. All right, we are pretty thirsty. Let's just hold to drink a little bit. I think that made me a little bit sick for the next 4 minutes. Yeah, it's not pure water. We got to work on some way to purify it. Yeah, tainted water. Of course, we're in the rain, and we got dysentery from that. Less nutrition from food. Less duration for food effects. Guess it's not too big of a deal. I don't have good food yet anyway. The storm exposure though is getting real, and up in the corner there you can see the worst of the storm is yet to come. I'm gonna see if I can burrow a little bit of a shelter into this rock here. Don't mind me, buddy. All right, I've burrowed in deep enough. My storm exposure is reducing. The worst of the storm has cleared, but I'm gonna wait kind of recoup my strength here a little bit. And while I'm waiting here, I'm gonna go with... Oh, you can make dirt buildings? Wow. I'm gonna go with wood though. Thatch, probably just too weak and too flammable probably as well. Wood base building set. I don't think I need the advanced stuff just yet. We'll build the advanced stuff with more advanced materials. That should get me going. I still have 61 points available. Okay. Yeah, one step at a time here. Are we ready to go out now? Yeah, I think we're pretty good. All right, let's continue heading to the northwest, and see if we can find that cool potential base location. Oh, hold up. Oxygen low. Not good. Drop that oxide into my oxygen slot. My suit should be able to grind that up into real oxygen for me. And what we're gonna do right now is see if we can take out Mama Moa over there. Oh, that was a very close call there. And Baby Moa here, juvenile. Press E to lead creature. And come with me, buddy. You're gonna be my new best friend here soon. Oof, right in the nostril. Oh, yes, right at the base of this waterfall. Oh, this is gonna be a great place to build a base. We'll build a little bridge that goes right across. I don't suppose it'll protect me a whole lot, but you know, it might, yeah, because animals can kind of swim. So yes, okay, base building location secure. We can do some fishing. We can drink water. We can take baths. Is there anything hiding behind the waterfall?
Can you believe it? I can swim up the waterfall. Look, I'm so athletic.
Ah,
wow.
What a view up here inside the water. Okay, let's just go back down, please. And hopefully not break my leg on the bottom.
Ooh. We're good. Oh, this is fun. I like this spot here.
Oh, but the Tyrannus. The terrifying Tyrannus creatures. Whoop. Aim a little bit lower there. Want to get him right behind the ear. Ooh, that did not kill him. First real test, though. Yeah, the moat's gonna work good, I think.
Waste not, want not, though. Let's just get right inside of him.
Okay, Baby Moa here. I can't guarantee your survival. Oh, there's a jaguar over there, too. Oh, and a wolf over there. Great. Okay, so this might be kind of a hostile area. It's okay. Let's get to work. Yeah, I can't guarantee your safety. I can't even guarantee that you'll survive long enough to be tamed, but I'll do my best. Oxygen low again. Hold up. Oxygen slot, and let's get to work here. And with that, we have our starter home. I don't have a place to sleep though, and it's gonna be a long night. I just need, I think, it's about 5 more fur. Maybe we can do some hunting here and get the remaining fur that we need. There is that jaguar. The jaguar does have fur. He also has claws, but he has no more life, so that is actually great. Yeah, here we go. Whoop. Hello, Moa. Just be very quiet around her. Mama Moa is not very friendly. Okay, we've got all kinds of creatures here.
Warp drive active.
Come on. There we go. One down. Ooh, there's another jaguar.
To the boat.
Oh, can I shoot in the water? Whoa, he's right there. Got him. Oh my God. Okay, I'm pretty much done with this.
Where did that guy go? I need the fur for a bedroll, and I'm going to bed, man.
All right, it's a fresh new day, but a storm is incoming. I do have a wooden mallet, so we can conduct some repairs if needed to the shelter, so at least it doesn't completely fall apart. But while we have the storm here, let's look into what we can do to potentially get this guy tamed up and turned into a mount to cut down on travel time. Jeez, there are so many things that I need to craft here. Oh boy. Can we go to tier 2 already? Crafting bench. Okay, that's a great start. Set that down right there, and that allows me to craft basically nothing so far. Somewhere in here is going to be a saddle. Let's use the search function down here. Saddle. Way over here. Basic riding saddle. That requires, I think, the ranching station.
No.
Riding saddle. Yeah, we'll need a bed for the animal and a whole bunch more fur, apparently. Chicken coop? No way. Oh, we're gonna turn this whole island into a little ranch. Snare, trap, hitching post, and rope. All kinds of good stuff here. The food and water trough. These are gonna require nails. Okay, so let's backtrack a little bit. We need some kind of a forge, I think. Oh, the contact device. Yes, we need the contact device so we can contact the UDA and get some missions. Once we get set up here, we're gonna wanna do quests and missions and stuff so we can make more money. That's why we're here. Trying to get rich here as a prospector on Icarus. The stone furnace looks like it can smelt iron, copper, and steel. We're gonna need a water skin, oxide dissolver, oxygen bladder, oh, anvil bench. Yeah, that sounds like a nail thing. Sure, I'll take that. That unlocked all the iron tools too, and steel, and obsidian way down here. We can find obsidian here somewhere, and that should allow us to get some pretty decent tools. Okay, we have some catching up.
Unconscious. Okay, good. So we're gonna strip this skiff and sell it. Leave ship. Actually, I don't know. That skiff, its tank. The tank in this skiff is actually pretty good. I have forgotten, but it's pretty good fit. It's 82,998, which is pretty good, but it's still gonna get popped, and it's 300 million. Never mind. Well, it's 300 million because there's compressed ice in it, but yeah.
to do. The storm has mostly lifted. I think it's safe to go outside. What do we need though? Fiber, bone, just the basics basically. We gotta go out and get a little bit of everything. I'll try to come home with some iron ore, stone, and then I'll just do hunting for the rest along the way. All right. It is a fresh new day. I'm a little bit peckish. Let's just have a couple of tomatoes for breakfast. And I did cook up some meat on the fire, which reminds me, I gotta take that off the fire before it starts burning. Give me these cooked meats here. And I gotta remember how this works here. What do? I can consume the cooked stringy meat. Oh, here we go. 2 out of 3 food buffs are active. I have a little bit of dysentery from my morning drink there. I have a berry and seed bar, cooked meat. Let's take the cooked meat for food number 3. This is giving me benefits such as increased maximum health, stamina, regeneration, and experience gain. Good to know. Oh, and then something just wore off. Oh, from eating the tomatoes. So let's just have this berry and seed bar for less stamina consumption with tool actions. Okay, sure. All right, let's get out here and do some hunting. I got the new, actually, doink, get rid of that last stone arrow, and we're onto the bone arrows now. It'll do slightly more damage. Here we go. This is the perfect hunting ground, isn't it? Mama Moa is down. Baby Moa is down. Now we can just safely swim over, I think, and get these guys harvested up. Uh-oh. That has attracted a wolf. Woof. Ow. Into the lake of safety. Oh, there's a jaguar. And also more jaguars. Dead. Oh, these bone arrows are like one-shotting these creatures. But they're not allowed to eat my stuff, guys. Get out of here. Yeah, we gotta get all these carcasses out of here. They're just gonna draw in more predators if I leave them to rot. And I don't see anything else. I thought I missed one. I guess not. Okay, onwards to... I don't know where we're going. We're just exploring now. We ought to find some caves. Caves are gonna be a good source for things like iron, so... let's kind of... just trace the border of this cliff and see if we can find our first corn. Nice. Corn is definitely edible. Carrots. Oh, what's that? That is deep ore mining deposit for platinum. Oh geez, keep that in mind. That will come in handy someday far into the future, but the time will come for sure. Oh, hello, blueback. I'm not gonna bother the bluebacks. I like these guys. No, he's having a hard enough time with life right now by himself. I smell bacon. Hold up. The other bacon meat that I had went bad. I didn't cook it in time. This looks like a cave entrance to me. Let's try to see if... oh, it is. Hang on. Get my torch out so we can see something. Yes, we can chop through this wall here, and there will be a cave in behind with unknown treasures within. Okay, there we go. Can Moa... yeah, just stay there for a second, please. He'll probably die, but that's okay. Whoop. Right. Worms. Die. How many more of you are in here? Oh, the lighting is less than ideal. We'll manage, though. These little cave worms, they don't stand too much of a chance. I can see lots of iron. These are all little iron nodes. I think I saw a gold node on the way in here. Oh boy, this is... it's not easy to see what's going on, though. I don't know that I need to go all the way to the back, do I? Yeah, maybe just clear this out a little bit. But I think we'll get what we need right about here. Iron ore. Oh no, crap, I got it. I got the cave pneumonia or whatever it is. What is this? Cave sickness. Less health, less stamina, less XP. Dang, I was hoping I could get in and out of here before that kicked in, but nope. And that's gonna last for at least 9 minutes. Well, I'll do the best I can here. We're almost encumbered anyway. Load up on iron and head back to the base. Now that we know where this cave is, we can come back here anytime and finish it off. Okay, let's kick things off with the stone furnace. Just toss that down right there, and I have this oxide dissolver as well, which will help me go longer between refilling up on oxide. I think this just is gonna be, yeah, oxygen bladder in there, and then I'll have to go snag up some oxide somewhere. Here's some right here. Oh, also requires sulfur, doesn't it? It does. Yes, that's the fuel source for it. Okay, let's just... I think I saw some over here somewhere. Yeah, I can see it right there. We've got oxide in blue. We've got silica over here, and this is sulfur. Sulfur into this, and that will start putting the oxide into the bladder, and then I'll put the bladder into my suit, and then I'll be good on oxide from now on. As for the furnace here, what is the deal? This is going to require some kind of a fuel source. Just drop some wood in there for now. Preferably probably coal would be more efficient, or this packed fuel brick, whatever that is. For now though, I do also need to cook my bacon. I am going to have some bacon here very shortly, come hell or high water. Can I just, nope, no fuel.
Wood needed.
And after that, you can start working on the stringy meat, and after that, the raw meat. Activate the furnace and start tossing in the iron, and that'll start making the iron ingots, which we can then, well, we'll need those to make the anvil, and then the anvil to make the nails, I think, and then the nails to make pretty much everything else, I guess. Yeah, there's the whole water situation. What do I do with the water bladder? I forgot. Is that the rain collector? Yeah, this is just to hold the drink, so we'll top off for now, but eventually we need a clean water source. We've got the rain reservoir, which would be a good holdover for a while until I can figure something else out. I can fill, filtered water with ice. Oh, I see. Is there a way for me to perhaps just go into the snow biome over here and scoop up some ice? It's right over here. It's worth a try. Here, you stay here. Let's go get some ice and see if that's gonna be a viable source of just filtered clean water. Yeah, it's right here. Here's the gateway into the glacial zone, I think it's called anyway, and I should be able to just pick some ice up off the ground just like this. Just kind of walk around and snag it. Careful though, because this place is filled with predators, and it's also just cold, so, and I don't have nothing but my regular suit here, so we'll have to come back once we can sustain the cold a little bit better. Okay, that'll have to do for now. Let's get back, and I'm running out of oxygen. Yeah, we'll be back here someday to further explore, but for now, it's all about survival. Oxygen bladder into the oxygen slot. That'll, yep, diffuses right into my suit, into my body. Nice. There's my cooked bacon. Oh, cooked bacon is the best, isn't it? What's the bonus here? It is health, 150 food, experience gain, max health, max stamina. Awesome. But I'm more interested in, can I put the bladder in here and the ice? And is that gonna start doing something? I gotta wait for the meat to cook. I'll check back on that in a little bit then. Okay, we've got enough for the anvil bench. Hopefully that gets us what we need. We'll find out here in like 5 seconds. Survey says nails, but that's gonna require more iron ingots. I think I have a couple of extra here, 10 extra. Yeah, let's just get like 20 of those maybe for now and see how far that gets me. Okay, the campfire is in fact cooking my ice into my water skin. It's taking a while, but that'll be fresh water for us pretty soon. Okay, next up was the ranching station, so we can work on taming that fella right there. Leave him here for a bit. I need more leather to get that, so we're on the hunt again. We've got an enzyme geyser right here too. So an enzymes are what they were using to terraform the planet, but it had some very unpredictable results, and hence we have a very wild and untamed climate here. But they're also incredibly valuable, so someday we're gonna return here and see if we can extract some of those. Okay, I think that was all the leather I needed. Let's head back and find out. All right, here's the ranching station. It says it must be placed outside. I have my doubts, but there it is. It doesn't require shelter. I hope it doesn't just blow away in a rainstorm. That is definitely a possibility. And now we can do the food trough and the water trough, and then I think we can tame the moa. I'm not stopping until I tame that thing. So grab a couple of iron ingots and work on a couple of extra nails here. Food trough. Okay, we'll put the food right here, right out front, and then I should be able to fill this up with, yeah, like berries or tomatoes, for example. Where's our little guy? Come over here, man. Man? I don't know what we got yet. He hasn't decided, I suppose. Let's go over here, buddy. And after some extra resource harvesting, the water trough goes in there. Now, how do I fill that up with water? Use a water container to fill. or let nature do its thing when it rains. Okay, so we have some options there. Check the fire. Water skin is good. As much as I'd like to use that, I think I need to focus on the MOA first. How do I do it though? Oh, there we go. Press F to fill the trough. There we go. Oh, was that the whole thing? Oh my god, man. Oh, jeez. Hopefully I have some more ice over here. I do have a little bit. This might take a little while. Here, put this back in the fireplace. Start making some more water. And we need to make the bed now. The bed is made with extra plant fiber, I believe. Grab that. And then animal bed, craft. I don't think the animal needs shelter. Guess we'll find out. Here, just put this bed anywhere, man. I don't care where you sleep. Sleep right out front. And are you happy now? He's not happy, but he is sleepy. Taming progress. We're making some progress. 11%. I think he likes his new bed. Yep. All right. Good night, buddy. I'll see you first thing in the morning. Okay. How we doing now? 12%. Okay, so it's going to be a process. He's not quite happy yet. I think it's going to take some time for him to forget the massive amount of neglect that he endured in the first couple of hours of being with me. And what are those guys good for anyway?
Bone and arrows. Okay, so not much. And not even a carcass there, I guess. 14%, he's happy now. Lovely. What do we have over here? Oh, it's a bison and a baby bison and a jaguar that appears to be stalking them. See if I can get my drone camera over here to just investigate a little bit closer. No, this jaguar is a little bit dense. There he goes. I guess he's already fed. Well, I don't intend on becoming his next meal, so there we go. And those bison over there should definitely have what we're looking for in terms of leather. Did I say bison? I meant buffalo, I suppose. Oh no. Oh, I feel bad now. I don't have a high enough quality knife to actually do the butchering on this guy. Couldn't I make a bone knife though? I can make bone throwing knives. What about this bone knife here? Just a little bit more bone. Where's the jaguar? Take care of you and then craft myself a bone knife. Maybe that's going to be high enough quality to do the bison, the buffalo. Is there a substantial difference? I'm not sure. Still not enough. Okay, we need like an iron tool. Oh crap, what a waste. I feel super awful about that. Well, there's the basic riding saddle. That's what I was after there. So we're ready to ride the MOA when the time comes, which is hopefully going to be soon. Where'd you go, buddy? Hello? There he is. He's at 49%. Wow, we're making good progress. All right, while I'm waiting around for taming, basically, let's go through the recipes again. You know, I knew how to craft all of these things at one point in my life, but I spent a lot of time up on the space station partying and spending all of my money that I earned on Olympus, and I've forgotten a lot. So, you know, we gotta go back and kind of relearn some of the basics here. How about a mortar and pestle? Oh my god, honeycomb products. There was a beehive over here somewhere. That would be pretty cool to look into. What does this do for me? Copper nails. Okay, we're not there yet. A beehive that can be used to start your beekeeping journey. I want to do that very soon. But yeah, okay, we need to, these are must-haves here. Steel bloom, carbon paste, gunpowder, epoxy, crushed bone, skinning bench, trophy bench, cooking station, salting station, ice box. These are all just, you know, we're gonna need it eventually. Might as well get it now. The orbital exchange interface will need that. All right, I'm gonna go back into the talents here for a second. I'm gonna go over to the solo points because I'm all alone here on Prometheus and start spending some of these points. We have 10 of them, and these are pretty powerful too. Increased melee damage, increased base health, of course, just take that, all of that. Health regeneration, yes, that too. Movement speed, another 10% faster there. Increased base stamina, I'll take that, and stamina regen. And that's it, I guess. Right, okay, we do need that contact device too. That's iron ingots. Okay, so once we get the MOA tamed, we can head back to the mines to get some iron. Where'd you go, buddy? Where you at? 58%. Oh, he's out of food. That's why he's not taming anymore. I have a watermelon for you, and didn't I have, yeah, some carrots and some corn?
Approaching
I have some berries. What do you want, buddy? I'll make you a nice little salad here. Yeah, go get some food.
and start taming again, please. Well, while we're waiting on this guy, we'll go do some resource collection. We're gonna need some oxite, probably some more sulfur. What else? Just a little bit of everything. Let's just kind of scout around here and see what's in the local area. In fact, I haven't even been down to the southwest. Let's go in this direction here and just see what's out there. A jaguar is out there. Where do you think you're going, buddy? You trying to look for a snack on my little island? I don't think so. Oh, he's looking for a drink, actually. We can't have that either. This is my water. Yeah, I didn't even think of that until just now. All of our food and the animals we need to hunt will come to us because we have control of the local water source. Grab some extra sulfur here and a little bit of extra oxite while I'm at it. Uh-oh. Weather incoming. Okay, we'll have to make this pretty snappy then and head back until we determine how bad the storm's gonna be. Gonna take some salt home with me. We did get the salting station. I'll have to look into crafting that. That'll help us preserve our meats a little bit longer without spoilage. Okay, and then is this like a gold deep ore mining site? It is a sulfur deep ore mining site. Okay, so we've got platinum and sulfur nearby. Yeah, I'm starting to get some storm exposure now. Taming progress is at 90%. By the time the storm passes, we should be good. Let's just get in here, get the torch out, and just pay attention to the roof and stuff. Make sure we're not getting struck by lightning. We're not gonna, you know, get swept away in a tornado or something. Yeah, here we go. We're taking some damage to the building here. Nothing too severe. We're at the height of the storm right now. What's the status out here? Ooh, miserable. The MOA, they're pretty well adapted to this kind of weather though, somehow. All right, close that door. I am not adapted to this weather, and neither is this wooden shelter. The ranching station appears to be holding up pretty well though, despite the wind and rain. It's durable enough. Nothing else. Well, this is pretty good out here too, but I don't.
Loud. Oh, I got ice gone. Yeah.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
This stuff. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
6:30 in the morning. I think I'm going to go to bed, guys. I'm terribly sorry. It has been 13 hours and 10 minutes. It's been a wonderful shift. This session was recorded in its entirety at 13 hours and 10 minutes, and I'm going to close out here. Yeah, I'll shut down the New World and come right back here tomorrow. Do the same thing more. Oh, yeah. And yeah, we'll shut down Icarus for now. Quit the desktop, yes.
Approaching Stargate.
Yeah, I like Icarus. I think it's a really good game. I'm happy with it. I'm going to dump some money into it. This has been Skycat Live. You've been watching Skycat Live. Thank you so much for paying attention to me today. Thank you so much for number 2. Thank you so much, number 2. Thank you for bits again. Gotta go follow and say, gotta whisper. There we go. Thank you for bits again. Thank you for bits again, number 2. Thank you for coming. Oh well. Thank you for watching. There we go. Thank you for watching, number 2.
Autopilot jumping.
And then navies, yes, thank you, and Folly and all that. Thank you so much, guys. You've been watching Skycat Live. I'm a full-time variety gamer all day, every day. Put me on the background. Click on the cast face to donate. Come to the Twitch or the YouTube and give me a like, sub, or a follow, or come to my cat's face and click on the cat's face to donate. Now, this video will end right here. But just so you guys know, I have many thousands of videos on my YouTube channel, which is represented here. And yeah, getting some nice likes and some views and some follows and stuff. Got 13 views from yesterday. It's good. So yeah, you know, come check me out on YouTube, which is right here. And I love you. Thank you so much for your time. I will be back here later today. I'm flipping the schedule forward and stuff towards so coming up on the 15th is New World, which is Tuesday the 15th. I imagine Fresh Start will be going like 3 p.m. and this is like the Rust wipe for me, except yearly. If it was like a yearly wipe, it's almost like the zombie yearly wipe or something like that. It's a big deal to me. And so I'll be there on Tuesday, and as the days come here, I'm going to roll it forward. So I'm going to roll my my schedule forward. Shit, I don't have a visitor today, do I? I can't remember. Looking at the calendar and stuff. So, but yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more days to go, which is good. And I'm gonna check my calendar here and make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, we're all good. Wait, what else do I have? There's something else on my calendar though. Oh yeah, no, we're good. Oh yeah, so yeah, and on Friday, I was gonna go to sing karaoke. So yeah, today's Thursday, so tomorrow afternoon I will be gone. But yeah, no, not tomorrow, but well, yeah, tomorrow as in like Friday and stuff. But not for like very long, for like 3 or 4 hours, something like that. So, but yeah, thank you so much for your time, guys. This video will end here, and then I will go about the business of posting videos to my YouTube here. Santitas Tortillas chips. Gotta come to my OBS. There we go. And so this video ends here. Thank you for your time. I love you guys.